Hey, One World, what's up, man? This is another episode of the vlog, which I think we're just gonna appropriately name it At the Whiteboard. All right, so here's our At the Whiteboard vlog posting for tonight. I hope to use the vlog, as a way to like interview some of you athletes, interview the coaches, and the big thing will be like to answer questions that you guys ask. And it's just kind of like easier to type. I'm getting lazy in my old age, so I figured the vlog will be perfect for that. So a lot of you people come up at nighttime lately. You notice that we've been writing the workouts for the next day on the board because we fired Chris, because Chris Robinson coaches all the morning classes, and he writes so goddamn small you can't read anything he writes. So we fired him, and now me and China are trying to get the workouts written on the dry erase board the night before. So a lot of times people come up to us and they're like, oh, hey, what's the workout for tomorrow? Truth be told, I have no idea. So that's where some people seem to think that there's like this grand master plan and I have 3 months worth of programming planned out for you guys, and that's just not the case. The fact of the matter is, you guys all know that we follow a strength program here. Like the big catchphrase is strength bias, but really what's most important is the bread and butter right here, these three things right here. You pretty much know we're gonna squat and press in some variation or form twice a week. You know we're gonna do some Olympic lifts twice a week usually, and then we're gonna deadlift once a week. We deadlift only once a week because heavy deadlifts take a little while to recover. But basically this is the meat and potatoes of our program right here. The rest of it, the conditioning side of it and all that, I mean, anybody can do that, right? We just try and do it with a little bit of thought. And it's really simple to do. Basically, I look on the website and what have we done over the last week? I don't even go farther than that. What have we done over the last week? I don't need to be super repetitive or anything like that. What basically I look at is these four things, not in any specific order, but these are four of the things you think about when you're programming. The big thing I'll think about is logistics. So I see this a lot with some gyms. You'll go there, they have 2 rowers, and they'll put rower in a workout with a class of 14 people. Like how do you even do that or think about that? It makes no sense to me, right? So logistics, like I said, some of our classes have gotten pretty good size. You get like 20 people in a noon, or maybe like 20 people at 7 o'clock, or even 14. Hey, you got 11 rowers, that's not gonna work, right? It makes sense to me. But then other things too, just equipment-wise, basically logistics includes equipment, space, the number of people that you're gonna have in a class. You know which classes you can get away with. Usually you'll see we'll run a lot of maybe a little bit more difficult or dynamic workouts on a Friday, because we know that towards the end of the week it tends to trail off a little bit. So logistics. The other thing I think about is elements, and that's simply just basically the weather. I'm not gonna have you run 100 repeats if we're in the middle of a 3-day storm, right? That makes sense to me too. I hope it would make sense to most people. Purposeful. You know, hey, I could throw one-legged squats holding a 135-pound barbell over your head into a workout, but what would be the purpose? That would be just kind of stupid. I mean, even in a competition, it's kind of silly, but it happens. So does it have a purpose? That just doesn't really have any purpose other than it's a nice trick to post a picture on Facebook of something that you did, but it doesn't have any room in our program. And then the big thing is repetition. I recently worked out at a gym where they did power cleans 3 days in a row in a workout. So that's the thing. Like I said, we log on. What have we done this week? What have we not done? Hey, have we done any benchmark workouts? Can we throw that in? Does it have some kind of tie-in with the strength or something like that? Well, those are all important things to think about. So the conditioning part of it is easy. You guys know, I've said it a million times, we like that 5 to 12 minute range. I think some of you guys are realizing that when you see a 5-minute workout now, instead of thinking, oh wow, only 5 minutes, now I think some of you are thinking like, oh shit, 5 minutes, that's pretty intense workout. I often see more people flopped on the floor after a 5-minute workout than do after a 12 or 15-minute workout. But we just try and just take a look at what we program and then just keep mixing it up, repetition is the enemy. So that's kind of it. If you got any other questions about the programming or something that doesn't make sense to you, just let me know. Get strong. If you're strong, everything else is easy. All right, that's all you need to think about. Get strong. You got questions that you want answered on the vlog. Maybe you want to ask somebody else, one of the other coaches, and have them answer the question. It doesn't always need to be me in front of the whiteboard, but shoot them to me, Freddie@CrossFitOneWorld.com, and we'll try and get your questions answered at some point up on the at the whiteboard. That's what we're calling it. All right, One World out.